Hello everyone, my name is Aka and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I recently just realized that it's been more than 5 years since my open myomectomy in 2016, where a huge fibroid was removed. Here is my 5 years post myomectomy update. So in 2016 I had an open myomectomy where a huge fibroid was removed, and after that procedure was done, I then got pregnant in 2018 with my daughter, who is soon going to turn 3. So the pregnancy was generally uneventful. It moved along quite smoothly, except for when I had some trouble with my adhesion. An adhesion refers to bands of scar tissue that accumulate around the abdominal organs. So after my myomectomy, I suffered from this. It presented as a slight hard lump on the side of my tummy. Generally, the only way to deal with an adhesion is to have surgery, and I'm not really willing to do that. It doesn't pose that huge of a challenge to me. The main thing that I have noticed is that when I stand up too quickly or I make sudden movements, I get this really sharp pain, this crippling sharp pain, which makes me actually have to hunch over and just breathe deeply, and it usually passes in a few seconds. Excuse me. Oh. I have also noticed that I finally started getting some feeling back around my incision area. That area was numb for quite a while, although I suspect it was numb for so long because after my myomectomy I then had another C-section. So just as the feeling was beginning to come back, I had another surgery and then that area got numb again. So finally I can actually feel stuff. In terms of my period, it's been normal and always on time. I've had no issues since that time, no excess bleeding, and as of my last scan, which was nearly 3 years ago when my daughter was born, I had no other fibroids growing, so my uterus was clear of fibroids. Also, my tummy area is pretty much back to normal, except from like the normal fat from the extra weight that I've gained, as well as from having 2 C-sections. I can actually just show you this is what my tummy looks like. Oh, I don't have any extra swelling or any bumps or anything of that sort. So after my myomectomy, as I said earlier, I had a baby, and she was delivered through C-section. So the incision was made on the same place where the myomectomy was done. So in terms of scarring, it's pretty much fading. I can barely notice it now. In a few years, I'm sure it will barely be there. So if you're thinking of having an open myomectomy but you're worried about the scarring, don't worry, it will be just fine. It's barely even noticeable. This has been my 5-year post-open myomectomy update. I hope the few things that I've shared have been of some value and some use to someone out there. If anyone has questions or would just like to have a chat, you can follow me on my other social media, which I will link in the description box. On that note, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, a wonderful year, and I'll see you next time. Bye. The C-section, the scar as well. So